everybody, welcome back to Skyway Classics YouTube channel. We are now taking a lovely little ride in our 1972 Chevy Corvette. Of course, you know everybody loves these perfect generations of Corvette, seeing as that they're more desirable day by day. More importantly, the best kind of car you want to drive rather than a new Tesla. Going to the one we have here featuring a midnight blue exterior. As you do see, it does have the very old school rally wheels on it, white letter tires, having a nice riding profile. And like a lot of cars nowadays, they like to lower them, put bigger wheels on and make it rub. It really just decreases the value, more importantly the originality of the vehicle. But of course, this generation, just like a few more others, has the hideaway headlights, truly making it a true sports car of the Chevy family. Also having the hideaway windshield wipers, which is a very nice touch too. Nobody could ever mess with your wipers. Wipers would never get torn off, ripped off, or by somebody who was jealous of you. But anyways, move on to the inside. You can see it is an automatic on the floor. Got a later model 3-spoke steering wheel. Of course, you have your stock cluster, all working condition. Of course, we probably should have put gas in it before we did the driving video, but it does not really matter, because other than that, you have a very nice ride, including power windows. One of the nicest functions you could get with the C3. Of course, it was very optional to get power windows. Most of the time you had window cranks. For audio system, you have a later model 2-knob radio with cassette, more of the late 80s, 90s, even maybe a newer style, because people still love to listen to cassettes. But of course, besides the windows, you have the very nice, very rare T-top addition to the 72 Corvette, making it a very nice vehicle, more desirable than your average C3. But moving on to the engine bay, featuring a very nice 350 small block engine. As you can see, it does have a pretty much stock setup. More importantly, having a factory AC setup, which makes it 10 times better than any kind of Corvette you can get for this kind of year. More importantly, one of a kind with its stock setup, chrome valve covers, nice air cleaner, very dependable ride, especially with power steering and power brakes, which of course we can test quickly for you right now. Brakes are pretty good. There are no squealing, no troubles, no nothing like that. But of course, at Skyway Classics, we like to ensure you a very safe ride, as well as a very continuous joy with the people looking, loving, and keeping classics alive. But as for now, we are just going to get it turned around and up on the lift. So if you have a moment, folks, please stay tuned with us to see the underneath.